Hello, everyone, and good morning. Happy Monday. How is everyone doing today? I am excited. You guys voted, and we are doing a Bubbles theme. This was the winner of our Friday night poll. So I've gathered some inspiration, and so for this, for instance, I really liked this. I don't know what you'd call it, but like the bubble thing. I liked this color scheme as well with some pinks, really focusing on the blues though. I thought it was such a good inspiration pick for us as we're going on this. So this is what we will be doing today. Hey Izzy, hey Ellis. How are we all doing? Okay. Are we ready to dive in? I'm so excited. Oh, I love a bubble theme. Okay. This is our last week of April, so we want to make sure it is a good one. It's intentional. Hey, Hope. So we are going to conclude. Hey, Polly. We are going to carry over the April goal of health and wellness and establishing a consistent movement schedule. This will be the last week that we are focusing on this for now. April, or May, I should say, will be bringing in a new goal. So let's dive in. Let's start with, I'm thinking I'll incorporate just like a little bit of the bubble theme up here. And for that, we'll add some circles over here. This will go right there. Do, 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 do. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? Good morning. And then we're going to add in, let's see. And then I also wanted to grab, for like a pinkish color, we're going to go with, but like pink without being too pink. Let's do the salmon color. I feel like that's the good mix right here. Hey, Spooky. Hey, Kim. How are we? I'm going to write it in this black, I think. So health and wellness is the goal that we're carrying over. Amazing. And then we're going to just color in the bubbles. But first, let me just add, what do you call this? Like a little words right now. What is that? What was that called? Yes, the bubble theme was the winner. How did you guys like voting this week? Was it a fun little change in pace? If you guys ever have any suggestions on what themes you would like done, never hesitate to let me know. We're going to keep doing these polls. I think it's a great way to get your guys' take too on them. Let's see. And then just going to go like that for these. Perfect. You guys, I cannot believe it's almost May. Goes by so fast. What did everyone do this weekend? Anything fun? I went to Dave & Buster's on Saturday, which was fun. It was so rainy out. We had to go do something fun, mix it up. For our monthly action item, this is the last week of carrying over, establish a consistent movement schedule. And we are going to have, you had an office party. How was that? For this, I think we'll keep that same concept. Another social Saturday. Watched Sinners. Is that a TV show or a movie? There was drama. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, it was was that your friend's kid's birthday? Also, how was the play you went to? Oh my gosh, I love a little office drama. Anything juicy? For this one, we're gonna start by making one big bubble. And that is what we will write our monthly action item in. And then I'm just trying to think about how I want the weekly action item to look. Yes, I just didn't get a chance to ask you yet about it. Oh, I missed your question. We had a great time. It was fun. It was something different. I'd been to one like ages ago. I love air hockey though. I like a good air hockey and skee ball. For my weekly action items this week, it's still going to be, I love the daily walk. Oh, that's so exciting, Hope. I love that. Yes. And then do you start next week or do you have any time off? I'm trying to decide if I want to... my weekly action item this week are going to be something I can do to, let's grab this blue here first. Sorry, a little all over the place. We're getting back into the groove. This is going to say, consistent movement schedule. And then for our weekly action items, I want to go golfing once this week at least. Maybe hit the range tonight. Also the daily walks. So for those, I think we're going to do another big bubble. I feel like that'll work nicely. So we're just going to draw a rough circle here. And so let's hope I can fit it. I'm not quite sure. I feel like I would recommend making it a little bigger. We're just going to hope for the best. So, daily walk. And, oh, I can fit it. We're going to write golf at least once. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to come and add different types of bubbles here, just mixing it up a little bit. So we're going to go like this. Vroom. Not me making vroom vroom noises. Oh, you guys, I'm excited to, I also wanted to share with you guys that we have rebranded our book club name. So we are now the One More Chapter Book Club. And for May, you guys voted, and our book is going to be The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. I have that event made, so I want to make sure everyone knows about that. And our newly named book club, One More Chapter. Maybe I'll do, let's see, this is going to go over here. I don't want to forget to draw this little thingy. When you're drawing like a bubble or anything with some dimension like this, that book did go viral. That's why I'm so glad you like it. Okay. Wait, I love that. I'm going to pin that. I'm excited to read it. I thought it would be, I didn't know what was going to win this round. I wanted to include like a self-help book in case that's the vibe we were going for, and it was, which is so cool. I am so excited to read it. Oh, but my tip was for anything that's like dimensional like this, adding that little thing to give it that little dimension. Berry pickers. I hope you still read the Let Them Theory though. I think it's going to be such a beautiful discussion too, because there's so many of us that really will benefit from this. And so I'm really excited to dive into that. Yay, okay, I'm so happy to hear that. Don't we all? I'm excited for it. This one's going to be like a good self-help book though, because I know it can be hard to find a good one that's with advice that you can also listen to. And I really like the way that she talks like on her podcast and stuff. So you just know her writing's going to be incredible also. Here's where we're also going to add in just some different colors. So that we can make this one bigger too. And then, hey Maria, welcome back. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I like this color blue for bubbles. Okay, and we can always come back and add more. We probably will, but I want to make sure that we dive into... Aw, they've missed you too. We've missed you on here. But I'm so proud of you for that new job. Both you and Hope have new jobs, which is amazing. And I'm so proud of all of you. Like, that's incredible. Let me just grab... I want to start this by doing our live schedule. We have a lot happening this week, so let me just make sure I'm pulling up the correct one on here. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's 11:11, guys. Make a wish. I have to. If I see 11:11, you know we're taking a moment. Okay. Now, for this week's live schedules, we are going to be sticking with that bubble theme. Hey, Bree. And let's see. How do I want them to look? I'm thinking I don't want just like a big circle. I want to do it where it's like almost like little ones around those lives. I think that that's the best way to go about this. So let's start with right now, which is our 11 a.m. weekly Monday Plan With Me's. Do we want to do it? I think we're going to stick with the black text here. And I normally do hey Steph, I normally do, you'll see like on a weekly basis, I always do like the times like left aligned. But I want to try doing them centered today. And all these times are in Eastern. So we're going to go 11 and then we're going to keep... I'm trying to decide, sorry. On the spot thinking. How do I... Maybe we'll do... No, not that color. I want like a blue. But like not like that dark of a blue. Wait, why do I have two of the same colors? Okay. We're gonna grab this blue right here. So this is the blue Pilot G2 pen, my favorite pens ever. And is this gonna look weird? Sorry guys, help me decide. I'm trying to decide if I want to write the lives. So I have the times in the black and then I'm going to do little bubbles around them. But do I want to do the text in the blue or the black and then allow the colors to come through with the bubbles? This is the toughest decision yet. I'm leaning. Love it, Spooky. I'm in. Okay. The votes are in. It was a tough decision, you know? Oh, I am loving this bubble theme, you guys. It's so cute. What does everyone have coming up this week? What are your goals? What are your weekly action items? We're going to add in all the lives and then go through and color the bubbles. Oh, it wasn't meant for you. There will be one that is. I'm sorry. That's such a frustrating process. Thank you for sharing that. You've got this. I honestly do believe that. And adding some bubbles right down here. My nails match this theme really well. That was not planned. But I'm not mad about it either. And then Thursday morning, yes, at 11 a.m., we are doing a monthly, I'm sorry, wrong day. Hold on. We do have one on Thursday, but first we have to add in the Wednesday one. Wednesday at 11 a.m. also, we are going to have our monthly reflection session. Monthly reflection. And then 11 a.m. on Thursday will be where we set up our May accountability trackers. Hey Panda, and accountability trackers and our monthly layouts as well. So we're going to write define planner session. And then we're going to go with like a little arrow and write May. So cute. Okay. And then we're going to keep adding in those bubbles to reflect that these are a live session. What else? We'll draw that like this. This kind of looks like a paw print, so just to like break that up. Perfect. Struggling on what your pathway should be. Okay. Let's see. I guess my first question for you would be, are you keeping it the same as last week's? Or are you looking to work on a different area of your life? Because when you're struggling on what your pathway should be this week, I like you to think about, what is it that you focused on last week? Do we want to carry that over? Okay, you want to do the same. Perfect. And if the answer was that you didn't, I recommend that is when you go back to your umbrella goal planning page. No, thank you. And see, okay, well, if I didn't want to work on health and wellness, for instance, what is another pathway that I feel would benefit me this week, would help me move towards a different part of my life, but something that you also have time for? Maybe you would want to tap into your relationships and really spend more quality time with your family or your significant other. Oh, they keep looking like paw prints when I do that. Oops. Okay. I'm in a co-ed softball league. We had our first game last week. We lost by like 1, but I got a good hit. And I was really proud of that. My goal was to go in with a little more of like an excited attitude and kind of tap into a little bit of my extrovertedness. It was so fun. Honestly, I was really proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone, talking to everyone, like, because they're not like people I know. And so it was really, really fun. Something just a little different. I played second base and I got to make a few plays. It was really, really fun, actually. So that is your sign. If you are trying to step out of your comfort zone, lean into something with other people, this is your sign to just do it. Don't hold back. It's not easy, and I know that, but it will be worth it. Aw, thank you. It's hard. Sometimes you just need to, like, hear it, you know? We're going to color, no, we're going to go like that. And then I almost drew it. Oh, that is at 11. That is not part of the bubbles. Okay. Wait, this looks really cute so far. We might add, again, we can always add more, but you can't take away. So go in with that attitude. It's kind of like getting a haircut. Next, now that we have our live schedule and our goals planned out for the week, we have our positive affirmation box. For this one, I wanted to take a look at our fully restocked positive affirmation stickers and see which category we want to work on. When it comes to choosing your positive affirmation, ask yourself, what do you want to focus on this week? Is there a thought that's holding you back? Is there something that you really are trying to shift in the way that you're thinking? Maybe you want it to align with your goals. Spookies is I'm where I'm supposed to be. I love that. That is the perfect positive affirmation for your week. We have these positive affirmation sticker sheets. So there's 7 different sheets with these. Each have a different category. There's success. I'm trying to feel out how I'm feeling this week. I think I want to focus on maybe motivation. But I am full of energy and life. Oh, I like that one. I would say one of my all-time favorites has to be I am the architect of my own self-esteem. Okay, success might be the sheet that we use today, but I wanted to do a quick run through just to make sure. We've done a lot of health and well-being because that definitely aligns with our goals for April. I'm not resonating as much today with health and well-being. I feel like that's just not my vibe for this week. The sun is out today. I'm ready to like thrive, you know? I think it was Hope whose word of the year is blossom or bloom. Wait, which one was it? Hope, are you still on here? It's blossom, right? And I don't know, that's the word I'm carrying into this week. Confidence is a good one though. This one's like spookies. I'm where I need to be right now. I'm trying to think. I think I really am resonating right now with success. I'm trying to keep things a little more organized. Which one was it? I am full of energy and life. I love that one. Amazing. Perfect. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in anything that we have pre-planned for the week. And so right now, I actually have a fair amount going on next weekend. So let's start there and then we'll go to work life. How does that sound? Wednesday night. Yes, Maria, you have to. I am obsessed. Like, these are my favorite thus far. We fully revamped. So, like, for instance, I mean, look how much I'm already using them. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use the summer sheets. Ugh. But like winter. Oh my gosh, I love these. This was the one I was going to grab now. I'm going to do the golf clubs here because Wednesday night I want to go to the golf. I want to go golfing, but we're going to use our push carts. Probably do a 9-hole. So for personal, let's go with this color. I like this one for it. I don't know what time. I should probably get on that, but we're going to write golf course, and I'll add in the time later, but it will be after work, of course. I love these new stickers. They're my favorite. Ugh. Also, the Mystic Michaela manifestation ones. You're loving the bubbles. Yes. I'm so happy to hear that. The Mystic Michaela ones are a must. Like, they have such good messaging. We also added in angel number cards based off of her book. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. I could just look at these all day. I'm loving them. And then, okay, so that was my first personal. I think the way I'm going to structure this is adding in the bubbles after. So we're going to go, I have that there. My friend's niece is turning 5 this weekend, and so it's a big weekend for her. We have a very early hibachi reservation on a Friday. 4:45. I'm like, that's adorable. Tell me you're going with 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. I love it. I love it. Who am I kidding? I love an early dinner. How do I... Hold on. I need to check something. Is it hibachi or hibachi? I think it's hib, but I want to check. Hibachi. Hibachi. Okay. Perfect. Right? Like, early dinners are the best. And then I have a birthday party in the afternoon for her. Oh, how was it? I haven't had it in forever. I'm so excited. Yes. I always love yum yum. What's your go-to? And then what is tonight? Tonight I might hit the driving range to get some practice. So that'll be tonight, driving range. Okay. That is what it's looking like for that. Now, I also really wanted to draw this. The, like, bubble blower. I think that's what you'd call it. Let me go ahead and draw that. I think I'm safe without using a pencil first because you guys did vote, so I have to remember this is our bubble theme. Or not remember, but tell you guys we're doing a bubble theme. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. So we're going to go like this. We're actually going to start by drawing the rectangle on the bottom for the handle. Just like that. And then we're going to draw that circle. Ooh, fried rice and sushi. That sounds delicious. Okay, so we're going to go. Then we'll draw an inner circle / oval. And then we're just going to draw the bubble coming out of it. It's going to be a big one because I wanted it to take up a lot of space. And then we're going to, again, get to give it that dimension. Draw that. Perfect. Then we're going to grab, this will be a good bubble blue. So we're going to take this, and we're not going to color in the full thing just to keep it a little realistic. Just like that. And then we're going to color in the wand. And we're going to keep that. I like how it was this darker blue. So your Zebra Mild Liner, these are my favorite markers to use to color in bigger spaces. Amazing. So cute. And then we can draw some little bubbles around it. I like the inspiration that we have here. I'm going to stick with using a mix of blue and that coral color because I think it just adds to the page a lot. And so you can mix it up if some are overlapping, the sizes of them. Some of them can have this in their corner. It's a bubble. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, which is nice. You could even draw, I saw this too. Hold on, let me show you. It was this one right here to give you some if you really want to add some variations. I found this different types of shapes. I prefer the circles, but it's up to you. And then we're going to go ahead and just start by coloring some of those in. That one we're going to keep fully blue, and this one we'll just do here and here. And then we're going to grab the Coral Pink Mild Liner. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I love that sticker. It's so pretty. I want to add some more stickers. Let's grab for the Monday afternoon box. I like to add a to-do list so I can really focus in on my work to-dos. So these are our, oh, I got one mixed up. These are our purposeful planning sticker sheets. I think I have a mixture of our new sets in here with our old sets. I'm confused. Okay. What do I want to do for these ones? I'm thinking I like having it not be a crazy long list so it can really focus on the top priorities for the week. So we are going to grab, I love using these. And I like that this one's blue, so we're going to grab this one right here. And we're going to write that right here. I want to leave space to write to do at the top. Perfect. Now for work, we are going to keep, what color should we do? So we did coral pink for personal time. I'm thinking we lean into the blue for work, but maybe more of a pastel blue. Perfect. And then let's add in any meetings, things like that we have going on. And then we'll tap into these lists over here. Now you'll notice this week I didn't start with our to-dos, our work reminders, and our personal reminders. And that was because I feel as though last week I accomplished so much of my to-dos. And I even did get some reminders done that this week we have a little less going on in terms of carrying over our reminders. Which I'm going to be honest is such a good feeling. It is so nice to not have to carry over all your tasks because you focused your time wisely last week and you were able to schedule them in. Like that is such a good feeling. So if you are able to accomplish that, schedule in your to-dos this week, you guys. I want you to take the time to do that. Okay? Also, I want to, while I have you guys on here, I want to encourage you guys to please send me your weekly spreads. Spooky, Hope, I love it when you guys send me them. Everyone on here, I can't see who else is on here at the moment, but please send me your weekly spreads. It makes my day to be able to share them with everyone for such great inspiration. Now, normally I do like work meetings and deadlines in the red Pilot G2 pen, and I'm thinking we mix it up a little today. We still keep that red Pilot G2 pen. However, we're going to do them in bubble, like in a big bubble. Where did I put that red pen? Here we go. Oh, do not be sorry. You're good. I was just encouraging everyone to send me their weekly spreads. That was all. Oh, wait, is that the pen? Okay. So we're going to go like this. So this is, I don't have my red Pilot G2 pen on me. I don't know why. So this is actually the Zebra Sarasa Dry. I really prefer the Pilot G2s. Those are my faves. And I also like this one's a little low at the moment. There we go. We're going to grab the bright blue. We're going to go like that. Perfect. Oh my goodness, yeah, this pen is not working. Like, not my favorite. And then we'll mix it up on that one. And then we're going to go and add in just a few more bubbles around them. And then this is going to go here. This is the Sharpie pen as well. This is my go-to for all of, honestly, everything. Like, everything in here, I love this black pen. Like, it's my favorite. Because it works really well with the mild liners. So cute. Okay. Nothing too crazy with meetings, which is so nice. Oh, throwing things. Okay, well, that wasn't supposed to be colored in, but sometimes you just got to go with it. Okay. And then, not my favorite blue. This is the, I don't know what color, but not my favorite. I think probably from a lot of use, I've had this one for a long time, but I refuse to part with it. But every time I use it, I'm like, oh, I should probably part with it. But that's okay. Okay, so we'll color in these, and then next, just add in any other work tasks that you have to do. Hey, Ashley, thank you. Again, you guys, I want to remind you all to send me your weekly spreads so I can share them and provide some extra inspiration to the community. It's my favorite thing to get to do from these. So then when we have like time that we are going to be working, but it's also like more work on our own, we're going to add in a different type of color coding. We're going to do like, I'm going to have to show you. I don't know how to explain it. Like a little bubble border. I guess that's the only way I can think to explain it. But it'll be a little less than like the readings, than the lives, just to like differentiate well. So just like this. And it's just a cute way to see when you look at your planner, you'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm working, but like it's fun because I get to see all the bubbles. And for this color, we're gonna do, I'm thinking this, but then we're gonna go over it with the Pilot G2 pen. And then we're gonna go over it by writing cursive over it. Perfect, just like that. And then we will color in with a mixture of the pastel blue, specifically, this is called soda blue. And just like a nice mix, some of them can be fully filled in, it doesn't really matter. With this blue. This is really creatively named blue. Okay. And then we're actually going to grab this one again, the Pilot G2 pen, and we are just going to add in, we're going to color these in and just add a little different type of blue here. Little, again, still with that bubble theme. That can be a bubble as well. They don't all have to be circles. Perfect. And then same over here. It's helpful to know what you're going to write and how you're going to write it before you draw these. So that is really the key. So that way you can have that spatial awareness. So like, for instance, I knew here it's just going to be one line. I know here it's just going to be one line as well. It's just going to write editing. Actually, I think we're going to go and add in, I like this, I don't know, burst is what I like to call them, but we're going to add a couple bursts over here as well. When it comes to drawing different types of bursts, I like to just always like, you make it and so it's like top, bottom, left, right, because then you can easily go in and add the additional ones in between those. And it just makes the spacing look more consistent. Same colors. Again, this is just like a different way to do your color coding. And actually, we're going to add in edit and upload. Perfect. And then we're going to color in with those same blues. Perfect. Oh, okay. Next, I really like this one in this corner. So we will, actually not next, I shouldn't have said that, because we'll add another one over in that right-hand corner, but I just wanted to see about our to-dos for this week. I do have to do that. This pen. It's annoying. Okay. Then down here for our work and personal reminders, we're going to grab this Pilot G2 pen. It's a little different than the other one. Amazing. Welcome back. Hey, Connie. This will be that. Oh, I have to clean my car so badly. And organize the closet. because it's a mess. And then we're going to go to meal planning. For meal planning, I'm going to grab a gray. So we have our gray Pilot G2 pen. And I like to go back and write what I wrote on Sunday because I did have it planned out. So this was like, I don't know the name of it. It was delicious. It was like this type of, it was this different type of chicken and you do it over spaghetti. But I don't know the name of it. So I'm going to write spaghetti / chicken. Tuesday night, I'll do a bowl. And then Friday will be the hibachi. And so Saturday we'll cook something. I'm not too worried about that though. Probably some sort of, oh, maybe a burger. Let me do a burger. That would be delicious. Okay. Thursday, I have softball. I can't forget. I love a burger too. I almost did forget though. So let me add that in. Softball. I can't believe I'm writing that in my planner. So crazy. I don't know what time the game is yet, though. Lots of unknowns. And then, so Thursday will be a good crock pot meal. Thank you. Oh, fingers crossed. I'm going to go in with the same energy, and it's going to be great. Tonight, I'll probably just do a salad. Wednesday, wow, we got a busy week ahead of us. Oh, this is so great. I love the end, getting to look at it and being like, oh, there's so much here. Thanks, Ash. Welcome. So Wednesday will be leftovers, to be honest. Let's face it. Great. Spooky, make sure you send me your weekly spread too if you would like. I would love it if I know you were on the phone when I was announcing it, so I wanted to make sure you heard. Great. Projects. I am in the market for a new project, aside from spring cleaning. Hey, Nicole. So I'm going to take a look at our empowerment sticker sheets and instead add like a quote. That's a good one. The best project you will ever work on is yourself. A new diamond art. I know. I go back and forth. I don't know if I want to do a new diamond art yet. Like, the answer is probably yes, and that's probably what I'll go with. But I don't know. I don't know, like, what kind of diamond art I would like. You know, what vibe we want to go for. I had one for the Book Nook. Oh, no. We're not going that. We're staying away from embroidery. I like a project, like a diamond art kit where it's pretty, like, easy and mindless. Oh, my gosh. Embroidery is so hard. How's your squirrel coming? Oh, wait. I love this one. My journey is not to be compared to others. I love that. That's it. It isn't. Yeah. Oh, coloring book. That's a good idea. I could get down with a coloring book. Maybe that will be it. Ooh, I like that. Oh, okay. So wait, now if I'm going to add that, we're going to add this then to the Sunday morning box. And we're going to write coloring book. I think that's the answer. We're going to do it in a bubble. Now, if you really want to stick with the theme, you could also do them in bubble letters. I will not be doing that, but you could. That's another great idea. You like to color an audiobook. I was thinking Color and Charmed, to be totally honest with you. I would love to start Charmed to coloring book. What I've been doing is I have actually been reading right before bed because my goal is to like not fall asleep to the TV as much. And so I think that would be the perfect time because I haven't started it yet. I was going to start it Friday, but then there was something that ended up coming up. I don't know what it was. Callie asks, I'm always confused as to how people don't have more on their to-do list, like random tasks. Like dry cleaning, I always have a million tasks on mine. So that's a amazing point. I have found with myself that because I have consistently been scheduling in time to get my to-dos done, I actually have less that has to get done on a weekly basis. And I think sometimes it does have to do with like where you're at in life. And the other thing is like as the week is going on, you can add to it. So if another to-do comes up, amazing. You can schedule that in. But that is kind of where I think the differences lie, is like I schedule them in on a weekly basis. I also have them very much organized. And so like personal to-dos will go here, top work to-dos will go here. And then those long-term tasks that will get done eventually but aren't done quite yet is where the reminders go. So it makes the to-do list more approachable. Spooky. I try to do what do you mean by that? You try to do a closing shift every night? What do you mean though, closing shift? I think that might have cut off your comment before that. You didn't think it had anything bad. I'm sure it didn't. Oh, clean. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, that's smart. Yes, never go to bed with dishes in the sink. Ugh, there's nothing worse than waking up to a sink full of dishes. And it happens to the best of us, but counters, yes. Make the coffee for the next day. Clutter. Yes, declutter. It must have been. That's so weird. And then, okay. I'm going to keep this one to be that same blue. I really like this bubble theme, you guys. I love that we got to vote. I'm going to keep doing that. So make sure that you check out our stories on Friday to vote for next week's theme. If there's any suggestions that you guys want to make too, let me know. Anything you would like to see, I can throw it in our voting. Because other than that, I think this theme is done. Like, this looks amazing. Oh no, not the coffee. Never spill the coffee. This looks amazing. I love the bubble theme. Oh, so cute. I want to also, again, just remind everyone to send me their weekly Define Planner spreads because it's such a joy to be able to share them for inspiration to others in the community. I will be back on here tomorrow night for our reading sprint. Make sure to check out our live schedule. So much happening, so much greatness coming up. I hope you all have the most amazing week. If you missed out on the beginning of this and you want to be able to rewatch or anything like that, I upload these all to Red, so check that out. And until tomorrow night, have a fabulous day, and remember to navigate each day with purpose. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye.